So, as I was getting on my T120 today, I noticed I was pretty close to 2,000 miles. I thought I'd do a 2,000 mile review as I drove to Thomas Nelson Community College to do the classroom section of a 3-day BRC. So about the T120, what I noticed in the first, after the first 500 miles was that it felt stiff and unwieldy. I mean, it didn't like spinning up the RPMs very well. And I thought, oh well, you know, maybe it'll get better in time. Now I'm close to 2,000 miles. I have noticed that it spins up very rapidly and with lots of gusto. It seems to love going up in the RPM, which is nice. It makes it a very responsive motorcycle to ride. So here I am arriving at Thomas Nelson Community College in Hampton, Virginia, about to do the classroom section for the 3-day BRC class. Looking forward to see who's going to be in my class, how many people I'm going to have. It's always a bit exciting. So 5:45 in the morning of Sunday, third day of the BRC class, really, last day. It's dark, I'm not really awake, trying to start the T120. I always forget to wait for the fuel pump to pump fuel to the injectors. As you can see, it is completely dark. About the T120. I am really pleased with this motorcycle. It's now it's close to 2,000 miles. It's very responsive. It accelerates nicely. It brakes really well. The twin discs at the front work exceptionally well. I mean, it's quite a heavy bike. It's over 500 pounds. Going round corners is a joy. I got my foot down the other day and decided, well, next time I go around a tight corner like that, get my toe up and out of the way. That was quite disconcerting and quite amusing. I actually bought the T120 for my wife. She was a new rider. She'd had a Honda Shadow 750 for a few months and was doing really well on that. And I ride a Indian Chieftain, but with her Shadow she was having trouble keeping up, and so we decided that we'd upgrade her to this T120 Black. She's not exactly tall, she's about 5'5", but she fits the bike really well. I mean, there's no reason why someone who isn't tall could ride this bike. 5'5", 5'6", he'll be fine. Me, I'm 5'11", and I've gotten this bike really comfortably. Back in the early 1980s, I owned a Triumph 750 5-speed. Now this, what I'm riding here, is a Triumph T120 from Hinckley. Different completely, chalk and cheese. The parallel twin on this motorcycle is an absolute delight. The old Triumph 750 they used to make my fillings rattle in my teeth. This is just smooth. It's really, really nice bike to ride. It's not a beginner's motorcycle. It has 80 horsepower and it has plenty of get up and go, its size and its weight. I certainly would not put a beginner on this motorcycle. For someone who's got 6 months under their belt, it's a really good bike. This is a keeper bike. This is not the type of bike you buy with 6 months and change for something better and bigger. You can do everything on this bike. You can go touring on this bike, because we have done that. We went up to the Blue Ridge Mountains on it. I have some panniers on the back of it, plenty of room. Tail bag also. You can go for a few days with this bike. There it is, almost 6 a.m. on Sunday morning, arriving on the range for the BRC third day class. I can see my colleague is already here. Oh, and that is a Harley Davidson doing some practicing on the range. He will be teaching the three-wheel class that's on the other range. You can see the trailer in front of us. That's where the three-wheel motorcycles or trikes or whatever you want to call them are kept. They only come here when we need it. We have a three-wheel class. There's my colleague. Looks like he's been here a while. Oops, I hope I didn't make him wait. Hey Carter, radio off. I was talking to my comms. I can turn it off with my voice. Been here long?